I think, to expand on that, talking about philosophy is, one thing, but actually applying it in your life is another. Something that, a popular example is like someone who says, "Oh, I want to live my life in a certain way, and because I want to live my life in that certain way, I'm going to perform certain actions." And they only do that stuff for like about a week and a half, and then they end up stopping, right?
Mm.
Now, everyone has this idealized version of themselves that they want to be. For example, like someone who I want to be is like, oh, I want to be the type of person who has their life, so together that I wake up at 7 a.m. every single morning, go on my morning run, have my coffee, bagel, whatever, get all my work done before 5 p.m. and just chill, right? Like someone who has their life very put together, very organized, stuff like that, right? That's the type of person I aspire to be. Now, in reality, what I do is I'm waking up around, 9, 10 a.m. Obviously, that's not bad, but it's not 7. Instead of, working, getting all my work finished at 5 p.m., I'm up until 11 or 12, still doing a little bit of work because, I haven't organized that properly. And understanding that there's different philosophies that work for each person, understanding you have to adapt to your own personal, your own personal needs and desires is also something that we heavily explore on this podcast. And I think that's just like another way that philosophy is very important for our personal digestion.
The thing we really want to take away from anything we study is how to apply it to us, our specific situations, and hopefully you guys can take some sort of nugget of wisdom from that. Often if you look into the entirety of what people have thought about life and what it means, it can get really confusing because a lot of them contradict each other. For example, like these hedonists will say, just take drugs. They'll say certain things like, drugs are all I need for love, right? Or someone who's he believes in more meaningful pleasure, such as, accomplishing something. Those two technically in a way contradict each other, right? Now, not one of them is objectively the only way to go, but there's arguments you can make for yourself to go in a certain way. At the end of the day, it's important, at least for me, to look into certain philosophies, take away some things, but to not be like, okay, I'm only going to follow this stoicism, and that's all I'm ever going to do, right? Because you're in a different situation than those philosophers were, and you have a different outlook on life.